That's Hunter.
What's good with you guys? Today we're gonna cook up on the MPC Live 3 being the featured piece. So the first thing I'm gonna do is load up my kit. I'm gonna load up the chill hop kits here. All right, now that we got this drum groove down, I'm gonna chop up a sample. So I'm gonna come over here to load, and then I'm gonna come over here to content and then go to splice. And I'm gonna find something in here. Okay, I like this joint. Load to pool. And I'm actually gonna get the stems from this. So I'm gonna go to stems. Okay, and so all I want from this is the bass separated from the other. So we don't need the drums selected. And then I'm going to uncheck this, assign to pad AON. I just want this to be in the pool. So we'll uncheck that and then we'll do it. Let's see the other. Perfect. There's the vocals. All right, so I'm gonna chop both of these up. Perfect. So then I'm gonna do shift and convert, and then we'll do the new drum track using slices. And then I'm also going to chop up the vocals and do the same exact thing. Perfect. We'll do the same thing, shift, convert, new drum track using slices. So now we have the vocals and the other. Let's pitch this a little bit. Let's play around with some different tones. Let's do that. Go to the vocal, pitch it as well. I think we did like -3. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is add some keys from the MODI X Plus here. So I'm gonna go to new track, audio, and then we're gonna come over here to the little waveform to pull up our channel strip. Let's go to the IO, put this to monitor from off to auto, and it should already be, yep, picking it up. Yeah. So now I'm going to add some of the sub 37, and I'm going to use my sub 37 expansion that is available for the sub 37. Also, it's available for the MPC as well as a key group. So I'll leave that tag below for you guys. here to effects. Then let's go to the plus sign. Let's go to the delay and reverb. Then let's go to the Air Reverb Pro. Let's add some of that on the synth lead. So nice, add some nice space to it. Let's add some delay to that first synth that we added. So for this one, we can use the Air Delay Pro. Suggest this to a quarter note. So nice, we got that nice effect. Let's come over here and solo this synth lead. All right, so a lot of you guys have been asking about my mixing process. So I've kind of been mixing as we've been going here, but I'm gonna do some more mixing in the MPC so you guys can see my process. A lot of the time, it's 90% just leveling, just in the mixer. I'm just turning down certain instruments and just bringing them back up with leveling. I'm not over processing anything from the MPC. I like to keep it open and let it breathe as much as possible. But for this sake, I'm gonna add some EQ on the vocal chop. This is sort of why I stem this out. So we'll go to that. We'll go to our effects since we're already in the mixer. And then I'm gonna EQ that vocal up. And for this, we can use the new EQ. So let's go to EQ and filter. And then we're gonna go to the Air Visual EQ4. So this is our all new visual EQ, so we can kind of get like that Logic Pro-esque feel. So what I'm gonna do is actually, let's solo that vocal, and then let's go into that EQ. We'll brighten it up a little bit. It's a little boomy, so I'm gonna turn this down. Now let's bring it back in the mix. So that's just a little bit of EQ on the vocal. Then I'm gonna come over to the Rhodes and do the same thing. So I'll go back to the mixer. We'll go to our Rhodes, and then I'm gonna use the Air Visual EQ on that. Get some presence out of it. So after I'm done kind of getting the basic idea in the MPC, I'm going to take this over to Ableton. So the first thing we're going to do is explode the drum track here. And so all we have to do for that is hit this pencil icon, and then we can go to explode track. So what it's doing is it's going to separate each pad to a new track. So now if we scroll, we can see that we have each individual drum on a new track. So we can name the sequence. For this, we can just name this YouTube Vibe 1. Okay, so we named the sequence. The next thing I'm going to do is name the project or save the project. So we're gonna come over here to save. We'll go to project. I'm gonna save this to a certain folder. Perfect, and then we can name this YouTube 1, and then we're gonna hit save. So I've officially saved this to my SD card as an MPC project. Now what I'm gonna do is save this as an Ableton live set. So we can come over here to save again, and then we're gonna save this as a Ableton live set. We're going to export arrangement as clips, If you want to, you can include the volume and pan for this. We can go ahead and do that. And then check that. And then we're gonna hit export. Then it's gonna ask us where. I have a Ableton exports folder that I like to save everything to. So then we're gonna name this YouTube Vibe 1. And hit do it and hit save. All right, so now we're gonna take our SD card, put it in our computer. All right, so I'm gonna go to the SD card here, Ableton Session Exports, and then we'll scroll down to YouTube Vibe 1, and then we'll go to the Ableton project. And now here's the beat we just did. So what I'll do from here is take this out of the session view, highlight all these tracks, then click on all of them, hit tab, and then I'm gonna drag these over to the arrangement view here. And so we can hit the play sign. And so now we have all of these activated and ready to go. All right, and then from here, I'll pretty much arrange it. I might do a little bit of post-production and, you know, mix, do all the things. If this has added any value to you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss anything else. I got a lot of stuff on the MPC Live 3 queued up for you guys. I'll holler at you in the next one. Peace.